game, right? We can already kind of guess who this is, right? This is Nancy. We got some Bess. We got George. It's got interesting music. Ready? I don't know if this is gonna drive you guys nuts. It drives me nuts already. It's like the same like 5 keys. But yes, Nancy Drew. I learned a lot about emulators going into this. Huge shout out to Collection. Streams a lot of things. He does Sonic Sundays. Just over there not too long ago. Without him, this would not be possible. So we're going for it. You know, I'm gonna have a lot of reading. Here we go. This is gonna probably take 2 streams. So just a heads up. It's a beautiful day in River Heights, and I'm standing at the gates of our very first theme park on the eve of its grand opening. Olde World Park is a multi-million-dollar vacation spot celebrating the peak of history's greatest civilians. Civilizations. Not that I ever can. Including the Aztecs, the Romans, and the Egyptians. But there is a dark cloud settling over Olde World Park as its founder, billionaire, industrialist Thaddeus Belmont, has been missing for days. But as the saying goes, the show must go on. The grand opening gala is going on as scheduled and will feature one specially chosen young lady from River Heights to participate in the ribbon cutting ceremony. That's so Bess! Having a first class ticket to the biggest party in town. Come on, George. You can't tell me you're not even a little excited. Game audio's too loud? Got it. Like I said, it's a new experience. I've never done it. Is that better? Never done it with a DS before. Perfect. I know I had to turn down my headset too, but they're on different levels, so I never know. Sorry, Nancy. I'm just not big into theme parks. Too many screaming kids. What happened to George? George is a tech person. She likes roller coasters, if I remember right. What? On too many sticky floors. Those are all fair points, but still. It's brand new. It's not even going to be sticky. But I'm happy for Beth. She has all the makings of a great ribbon cutter. Hi, Beth. Like, did she win something? You should be proud of your cousin. She's worked hard for this. Imagine how steamed Deidre must be after coming in second at Play Pop. I'm just glad it's official now and nothing can go wrong. Call from Bess. Here we go. Hello? Oh, hey, Bess. Wait, calm down. What happened? Remember when I said nothing can go wrong? Remind me not to say things like that. Thanks for the ride, Ned. Apparently, Bess' ballot dress and park pass have gone missing. If they don't turn up, she won't be allowed to take part in the ribbon cutting ceremony. One thing for your ticket to go missing, your dress? We get a picture of Ned. This is like as most live as we've ever seen Ned. He does not look cute in that picture. And just like that, Nancy Drew is on the case. I thought you said you were going to relax and have fun this time. Don't you see me smiling? This is fun for Nancy. Like when I organize something, people are like, you want to do something fun? No, this is fun. Marie Kondo. So this is Olde World Park Country Club, eh? Pretty swanky. Someone here has to know something about that missing dress and park pass. cool. I've got my first task. I'm guessing it cuts cutscenes. I guess we'll have to look at them. Just got this note that in my clue journal. If I ever need to remember where I go next, I can just check my journal. Tap the exclamation icon to activate your clue journal page. Tap task icons to get information about each task. This is interesting. Do I move Nancy? Do I just click things? Let's see. If I was a stolen dress, where would I be? This person. How do we go over to this person? I'm assuming that there is a way to move Nancy. This is how we figure everything out, right? Live and in the moment. Not the ASW keys. Not the arrow keys. Not clicking. How do I move her? Maybe I have to do input hotkeys. See, you're gonna have to speak more English to me. I'm brand new to emulators. This is all new to me. Was it set to? I mean, no idea. Enable cheats. I can apparently enable cheats. And turn on multiplayer. Like the key bindings, I have no idea. Aha, here we go. I have to set them. I apparently have to set them. Good to know. Okay, so up. Do that. Left. Right. Down. Okay, we got that. Let's see. What else should we do? Maybe we'll do Y. I can't even do clicking. 7. Do this 9. Set that for now. Oh my god, this is... I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying. What is this? Can I look on this computer? How close can Nancy... Okay, this is how close Nancy can get. Okay, which one did I say was X? Oh god, I was gonna hate them. There we go. All about the learning curve. Hey, Dread. I'm sorry, I like looked away from chat for I swear like 5 seconds. There we go. Emulators can be cool. Well, we'll find out. Thank you for the lurk. Let's see. Young lady, I'm very busy. I've got to get this grand opening gala off to the ground. And Mr. Belmont is still nowhere to be seen. I understand, Miss Hancock. I'm Nancy Drew, and I just need a little bit of your time. Then I'll get right out of your hair, I promise. Does not like me, got it. What can you tell me about Bess's missing dress? Do I really have to repeat myself? Not everyone appears very talkative. Nancy might need to play a short conversation mini-game to get the information on the selected topic. Games will be harder if the character does not want to talk. Hold on. I gotta write those key bindings down for you, the thing, because otherwise I'm gonna have no idea. Okay. So X, Y, A, B. We got up, left, right, and down. Okay. I think we'll need the other ones, right? L, 7, right is 9. I thought that made sense at the time. Now I'm not sure. First minigame. A symbol will appear in the lower left corner of the screen. This is your suspect's mood. As new symbols fly in from the right, gain your suspect's trust by tapping the symbols to match your suspect's mood. Oh, I knew this was coming. X, Y, A, B. X, Y, A, X, Y, A. It's not gonna end well. When you have a match, move the matching symbol into the mood tray on the left. Fill up the tray before the timer runs out. Oh, God. How do I click them? Oh, I have no idea what color they were supposed to be. Hold on, Nancy. I'm gonna fail epically bad. I wasn't even paying attention. I thought it would be bind keys. That did not end well. We're definitely gonna need a select. Let's see. Control. Alright, will be Alt. And neither works during the minigame. Okay, well then. I have no idea what colors they were supposed to be or what shapes anymore. Was it just me, or was the explanation for that like rather limited? Do I need a red ball? I have no idea. Do I pick them up? No. I can click them and they change colors. Wait. I can pick this one up! Okay. Got it. Somehow. Ah, I couldn't pick that one up. This is better with a stylus, I definitely have to say. Or at least I think it would be. You failed. Yeah, I got it, Nancy. I thought I had to match certain colors. That didn't go well. Young lady, I'm very busy. I've got to get this grant now. Blah, blah, blah. I'm learning. I guess I ask about the dress again. She's gonna ignore me again. Which one's A? I can get used to pressing A. There we go. Ha! It's the right arrow. It makes it work, actually. Okay. A symbol will appear in the lower left. I thought that meant, like, it changed them all really quickly. Was that like it just randomly shuffling? I thought I had to memorize it. By tapping the symbols to match your suspect's mood. You have a match, move the matching symbol. Okay. See? Yeah, any blue stars this time. You're not a star. I feel like blue stars are gonna be harder now. How do I pick it up? Oh my god, it's too fast on this thing. There we go. I didn't get that one in the back. Yeah, I'm doing better this time. I don't even know if I should try with. Okay. I did it! That was a lot of muscles I didn't expect to use. What can you tell me about Bess's missing dress? I'm sorry, I simply don't have time to discuss a missing dress. At the moment, Ari Mason's effects team is stuck in the gate outside. I can't even begin to think about anything else until I can get that gate. The escapes, where they pause you at the worst part of the sentence. The gates must be computer controlled. I need to find a way to open them. Do I move this way? Aha! The gates must be computer controlled. Yep. Repeats a lot of the same scenes, so I might not read them a second time. To pick a combination lock, you must find the right symbol for each. Am I going to play my mastermind? Tumbler. You will even be given a brief preview of each tumbler's symbol. Tap the arrows to repeat them, then find the right symbol. Tap the lock to move to the next tumbler. When you have the entire combination, use your stylus to turn the key. Heart. Two hearts. Is there no way to lock it? Okay, we got two hearts. Two hearts and a sun. Two hearts, a sun, and a diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 3. Okay, green triangle. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3. 1. There we go. I was like, how do you turn it? There. Now that the gates are open, maybe Miss Hancock might feel a little more talkative. Let's hope so. This definitely different. The effect crew tells me the gates just mysteriously open for them. Any thoughts on how that might have happened, young lady? What, those gates? Wow, sounds to me like someone may have gone out of their way to help you out. A complete stranger. What do you think? Snippy, Nancy, snippy. Miss Drew, you just bought yourself 5 minutes of my time. Don't waste any more of them being clever. Out with it. What do you want to know? Jess's missing dress. What can you tell me about it? The dress was wrapped in a black box and bound with red silk ribbon. Jess was told to keep her dress box in her locker until showtime for security reasons. 2 costumes have already gone missing from the Egyptian wing of Olde World Park, and I wasn't about to take any more chances, was I? No one can get into the locker rooms without the passcode. And no, Miss Drew, you may not have that. Thanks, Miss Hancock. You've been a big help. Good luck with the gala. Nancy doesn't need a passcode. She'll figure it out. So all I need now is the code to get into the locker rooms. Nancy. This is gonna be best because she looks a little funky right now. What? That's Bess, okay. Bess. Nancy, thank goodness you came. Miss Hancock says if I can't find my dress and park pass, the runner-up will take my place in the gala. We can't have that. Deirdre Shannon, no. No, thank you. The dress is in a black box tied with a red ribbon, right? Anything else about the box stand out? Well, it's very pretty, but you wouldn't know it to hear Deirdre talking about it. You don't think she'd steal my dress and the park pack so she could take my place, do you? She's a member of the country club, so she can get into the locker rooms too. There's stuff to know. Where's the last place you remember having the dress? I left my dress in the locker like I was supposed to. You need a code to get into the locker rooms. Here, I'll give it to you. I thought we were gonna try to, do a code, but okay. The effects crew has all access clearing, right? What can you tell me about that? NFX? Nothing really. I mean, they seem very professional. Not like the rest of the staff here. One of the production assistants just spilled a bottle of spirit gum on the floor. Okay. I don't think I would call that a bottle, right? She didn't even clean it up. Now it's sticking to everything. That's sus. Cool, now that I have my first inventory item, tapping the bag on my journal will show the items I am holding. Tapping an item will tell me more about it. Is it the passcode? Yep. I just, nothing up here. For an old game, it's got like a lot of markers to kind of let me know what I need to be paying attention to. Not bad. Thanks to the best, I got the passcode to the locker room. Let's see if it works. Okay, triangle, triangle, star, heart, diamond. Someone write that down. Just in case. I had a bad feeling with that. Triangle. Triangle. Heart, star, diamond? I have the worst memory. Nope. That was not it. Star, heart, diamond. Star, heart, diamond. Oh. Can I knock it in? Okay. I was like, am I like locked out? Star, heart, diamond. Thanks, Sage. Take this lock by simulating the grooves of this key. Tap the colored symbols on the key grooves as the matching symbol passes through. Match them all before the timer runs out. I missed the green one. There we go. Got it. Took me a minute to try to figure out what that meant. Bingo, the missing dress right here in Deirdre's locker. But the park pass is still missing. And why is there spirit gum on the locker handle? Deirdre can be petty, but this seems low even for her. Just how badly does she want to be in that gala? Oh no, someone's coming. I can't be seen or I might get Bess in trouble. Not to mention myself. Are you serious? Come on, Nancy! Move! Did this guy follow me? Hi, random person. How do you do, young lady? Hi, call me Nancy. Say, I imagine you must see a lot of things around here, eh? Pleased to meet you, Nancy. Name's Clint. I've been working here in some capacity or other ever since they broke ground. This guy's really buff to be a janitor. I see everything that goes on in this park. Something I can do for you? Do you know anything about spirit gum? Oh my, yes. Awful stuff. That. I've been cleaning it up for most of the day. The folks in the effects crew use it to apply special makeup effects. Like false beards and whatnot. Interesting. Turns out the missing dress was in Deirdre's locker. Let's see what she has to say about it. Is this Deirdre over here? Deirdre, I've been looking for you. I was wondering if... Stop right there. I know what you're thinking, Drew, and I had nothing to do with it. I can't help it if your airheaded friend lost her spot in the gala. That's not my problem. Besides, her loss is my gain. Motive! Really? Motive! Don't... Oh. Was this before or after she went to school for, like, criminal science? Relax, Deirdre. I'm just trying to help Bess. No one's pointing any fingers at anyone. Well... Oh, let's talk about this one. You might as well get it. You know anything about something called spirit gum? Spirit gum? What is that? Like hippie food or something? Not everyone appears to be talkative, Nancy. Play a short game. I hated this game, but this one looks different. So maybe I'll like it better? Sometimes there's only one way to get suspects' cooperation. Find the one correct path by using your control pad. That'll be fun. To navigate your goal before the timer runs out. Okay. These memory games are gonna kill me. That was actually pretty easy with Mom. I think I would take that over the trying to click. So, as a country club member, you must have the access code to the locker rooms, right? You wouldn't share that with anyone, would you? Drew, I'm not stupid enough to give out my locker code, okay? Oh, so they're linked to each person, so we can find out who locker code was used to get in. Maybe look at time codes? Give it to that production assistant girl, Sandra. She needs a place to store her things while she works. In exchange, she's going to put in a good word for me with the casting agent. She knows. Oh, that's red flag written all over it. I'm sure. And it's gonna say I have to play a mini game. I'll do this one again. Oh, there might be multiple. I'll take it. Have you seen the dress Bess is going to wear for the gala? Please, no offense, but she doesn't exactly have the build for a dress like that. Ouch. I would look so much better in it. Ouch. Patty. Sandra gonna be in the spot that I looked at before. I feel like there's not many spots to go. My dress, Nancy, thank you so much. You bet, but there's still a few more things I could use some help with before I can call this case officially closed. You need a lot more things. We just looked in a lock. Nancy, come on. So what else is new? Anything I can help with? Yeah. Jar of spirit gum. Do you remember anything else about the assistant who spilled the spirit gum? You know what? I think I heard someone say she has a famous father or something. Have you heard of anyone around here named Sandra? Sandra? That might be the girl's name, the one who made this mess. You know what's weird? She was just here, but I don't remember seeing her leave. Hidden spot in the wardrobe. I'm calling it now. Am I missing something? How can someone just disappear into nowhere? I need to speak more. Oh, I need to speak to some more witness. I guess I can check with the janitor, right? He sees everything. So he says. Something I can do for you? someone named Sandra. She seems to have disappeared. You haven't seen her pass through here, have you? Little Sandra? Well, sure. I'll just try that one. Seems troubled of late. You know, there's a hidden passageway to the park in the backstage area. Stagehands all know about it. Might be she slipped out that way. Interesting. You do know a lot about this park. I'll have to keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip, Clint. Secret passage in the backstage area. Maybe I'd better take a second look around. Way ahead, Nancy. Way ahead. I think I can move this box. I wonder what is behind it. That was a very weird movement. Stay away. Don't hurt me. Hurt you? Now take it easy, Sandra. Take it easy. Oh, take it easy. Special shout out to C and Karma right there. Hurt you? Now take it easy, Sandra. No one is going to. How do you know my name? Stay back. What do you want? Calm down, Sandra. I just want to talk. Do you know about Bess's locker? I admit it. I did break into Bess's locker and take the dress, but you don't understand. I had to. Look at that face. Like, she looks terrified. It also makes me think of a globfish right now, but I know that's really mean to say. Not everyone appears very talkative. Nancy might. Oh, here we go. Don't make me read that every. Ooh. Other news. Find common ground with your suspects, gain their trust. Decipher suspect's state of mind by moving the tiles to unscramble the image. Doesn't sound so bad. How do I? Oh, well that was... Okay. Let's just take it slow, okay? Tell me why you need her dress. I don't need the dress. The dress is in Deirdre's locker. I put it there to throw people off the trail. I knew people would suspect her because she's the runner-up. Please, all I need is this pass. I can explain. Please don't turn me in. You don't understand. My father's in trouble. Bad trouble. Your father? Yes. Derek Wolfe, the author. A horror writer? He's some kind of wolf fanatic, right? Doesn't he claim that all his novels are true stories? Yes, and that's exactly why he's in trouble. He started writing a new book, another true story, only this time someone doesn't want him to publish it. We've been getting phone calls, scary ones. Dad was supposed to meet an anonymous source here at the park last night, who never came back. And then I got a phone call from his publisher saying they never received the manuscript he was going to send. Take it easy. Cassandra, where was your dad going to meet this source? I don't know. Somewhere in the park. I have to find him. Listen, I want to help you, okay? Tell you what. Give me the pass, and I'll go look for your father. What's he look like? Here, take this. His picture's on the back. You're gonna make me carry a book of this guy around? I better be good. Trial by Werewolf by Derek Wolfe. There's a photo of the author on the back cover. This is one day past the Old World Park. Just imagine someone's like, I don't have a photo. Here, you can carry this giant book. Wow. Get a load of this place. Imagine going to a theme park on an opening day. I feel like that doesn't happen anymore. Like every theme park has already been built, in my opinion. Sorry, I can't talk right now, Blondie. I got things to do. It's strawberry blonde, actually. Look, whatever. Okay. Belmont ain't been seen for days, and I gotta steer this whole ship myself till he shows up. Nice jacket. Are you with the effects crew? Darling, I am the effects crew. My company, NFX, loaded this place down with all the latest gags, from prosthetics to pyrotechnics. Big shot over here. This whole park seems cutting edge. What do you think it's worth? Lots. The museum is the only non-profit area of the park, so it makes the least money. Waste of resources, if you ask me. Ironic. What's ironic? It has the most valuable stuff in it. Paintings, artifacts. In fact, security nabbed some balloon trying to steal a painting just last night. They're holding him in the security center right now. I wonder if Sandra's father is the one being held in the security center. I'd better check it out. Kind of weird, like walking her from place to place. Oh, oh, okay. I'm guessing I got caught. Oh no, I got caught. I need to stay in the shadows to keep my shadow meter down. Shadow, if the meter hits the top, I will have to try again. This time, stay in the shadows. But I had to avoid the guy. He's gonna see me. Okay, worst security guard of all time. Noted. I'm gonna hide in this little shadow as you walk right by me. Like, what? Yes, Mr. Wolf. Who wants to know? Hi, my name's Nancy. Sandra sent me to look for you. I have nothing to say. Not that you'd believe me anyway. Try me. Park goons don't know you're here, do they? Would you sneak in? You got spunk, kid. I'll give you that. Alright, I'll bite. What do you want to know? Painting. Why were you stealing it? It's a frame job, no pun intended, and a sloppy one at that. I don't even like art. I snuck in last night to meet an anonymous source for a book I'm writing. That's it. End of story. Awful pun for him. The park is still closed to the public, isn't it? How'd you get in? See that gold pass in the evidence locker? That's how. My source sent it to me. No mystery there. I kind of like the idea of a park having a museum in it. Like, don't know. You get like a 2-for-1. You get to ride the rides, you get to see history and enjoy it, and then you get to like see it. That'd be cool. Yay! And he's gonna tell me not everyone wants to talk, skipping all that. Dialogue for the 10th millionth time. Oh, a new game. Symbols dropping from the top screen represent your suspect's mood. Sympathize with your suspect by using the control pad to catch the following symbols in the matching basket. This ain't. It's not bad, but I don't necessarily like it because you never know where it's gonna jump to. Okay. They say you have a thing for wolves. Is that true? For publicity, kid, when you're a writer, people expect you to be a little nutty. But I might give up the whole wolf thing after what happened last night. What happened last night? I got attacked by a werewolf. More publicity, Mr. Wolf? I'm not a reporter, you know. If I'm lying, I'm dying, kid. Snout, fangs, claws, and all, it was a wolf. Alright. But it stood on 2 legs like a man. But what would you call it? That's fair. A gold pass to Olde World Park. Eric Wolf's wallet. It's empty except for a card and a piece of paper. An expired auto insurance card from a company called Dovetail Insurance. And there's something scribbled on the slip of paper. 225. I'm gonna definitely need a lot of water breaks. Feel it. Hargoons. Oh. I thought he'd tell me something about like the code. Waste of time. Oh, I didn't have to sneak by security again? Really? So I don't know how to feel about this game. Like, I knew it would be different, but I just don't... I don't know. I feel like a lot of the stuff they're saying for my Nancy sleuthing skills is, like, super obvious. Like, okay, so they're wearing a fake beard because, like, they're fake prosthetics. Frame job. I don't know. Lots of weird things just kind of... Your Nancy senses are tingling. Did you find him? Is he alive? He seems fine physically, but... But what? What do you know about this anonymous source your father was meeting? She really does look like a globfish. I can't unsee it. So sorry. It's her eyes. They're way too big for that model of her like face. Father doesn't tell me about his work. He's very secretive. Sometimes he even goes to secret locations to write, but he always keeps detailed notes in his voice recorder, which we didn't find on him. Maybe I can find a clue there. Where can I get this voice recorder? It might be in his office at home. There's a hidden key under the potted plant on our front porch. New location unlocked? Your father seems to have a fixation on wolves. That's just for publicity. The books, the true story thing, the kennels. The kennels? he keeps wolves in the kennels at home, but as long as they're locked up, perfectly safe. No. No, what is this, Tiger King? Tiger King and Mr. Wolf, face off. At least we can give Bess her stuff. Nancy, you found my past. Did you find out who's behind it all? Sort of. Things have gone complicated. So, what else is new? Anything I can do to help? Have you heard anything about the NFX Effects Company? Only that they did the effects on a ton of huge movies, at least they used to. Don't know about now. Like making a fake werewolf would be out of the question. Have you ever heard of an Olde World Park Gold Pass? Sure, they give you unlimited entry into the park pretty much forever. I want one of those so bad. Only higher ups can get them though, stockholders and people like that, you know. Thaddeus Belmont types. What do you know about Ari Mason? Cute, but engaged. He used to coordinate stunts on the Cold as Steel movies. He was a stunt guy? I don't know why it lets me like go back. Like, why show the other screen if you're just gonna jump to this cutscene? This is Wolf's home, Ned. You're a lifesaver. Does Nancy not drive? How old is she right now? You sure this is a good idea, Nancy? Maybe she just doesn't have a car. I don't know. Her dad's an attorney. I feel like, where's her blue roadster? Like, come on. Why is Ned just the driver? You sure this is a good idea, Nancy? Didn't you say this guy has wolves hanging around his backyard? They're locked up in kennels. It's perfectly safe. Besides, someone's got to look into this case. Wolf says he was framed. He also says he was attacked by a werewolf in a theme park. Good point. I'll be careful. Wait for me. Always do. That's probably the most Ned line ever. Yep. I'll just wait until you get back from Germany. Oh, I'll wait for you to get back. Snack time! It's definitely snack time. Let's hope so. It's definitely got something to it. Oh no. I'm like scared to crunch on it. But as of right now, it feels okay. Find out. We'll definitely see. I will say that much. Right. Best Ned line though ever. Right, waits for her through everything. Oh, her potted plant definitely got someone smashed it. Looks like I'm not the only one who knew about the hidden key. Like, why would you make it look obvious, though? Under the plant. There's a boot print here. Looks like the same soil from a plant. What particular markings? Who has a star at the bottom of their shoe? I'll have to find another way into the wolf's house. Maybe there's a way around back. With the wolves. Makes sense. Pick this lock by... Okay, yep. So we know how to pick the lock. I think lock picking in this game has been my favorite. Very simple and mindless. Ah, no. Pick this lock by simultaneous... Okay. Just do it again. Got it. I had a plan, it didn't come together. I think that's the center. Very interesting, I'll say that. Wolf's answering machine has 3 new messages on it. Last chance, Wolf. Drop the book. You've been warned. That doesn't sound very friendly. Derek Wolf. This is Stacy Keene with River Heights News. Please, reconsider giving us an interview. You have my number. I wonder if Stacy Keene knows what Wolf's manuscript is about. Wolf, it's me, Peter Cujo. You remember me, right? The publisher? The guy who gets you paid? Anyway, I'm still waiting for this manuscript. Magical manuscript. You promised me. Call me when you get in. Sandra was telling the truth. Wolf may have shipped his manuscript to his publisher, but it never arrived. I wonder who Derek Wolf keeps on his speed dial. We're just gonna call all these people, Nancy? Hey, this is Sandra Wolf. Leave a message. This guy's daughter on speed dial, no surprise there. You have reached a private line. Leave a message. An odd ring. I wonder whose voice that was. You've reached the law offices of Carson Drew. Please leave me a message, and your call will be returned as soon as possible. Got my dad on speed dial. How much legal trouble was this guy in? Maybe we should call Dad. Interesting. I don't even get to find out who the 4th one was? Oh, there we go. Full Moon Publishing, Peter Cujo speaking. Hello. I ain't got all day. Hello? Is that you, Wolf? No, Mr. Cujo. This is Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Sandra's. I was wondering if I could steal a moment of your time. Make it quick. I'm trying to run a business here. Oh my god, I actually got to the center. It's got my spit on it, but I don't know if you guys can see that. It tastes like ice cream in the middle. Not cold, but like vanilla ice cream. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's a very interesting candy, I will say that. Okay, Sandra says Wolf sent the manuscript already. You're saying the package never arrived. I'll save you one. See, they come with like 3 or 4 in a bag. So like, there's a bunch of other candies in here, but there's a couple. I'll save you one. You can try it. Oh no, it got here, but there was no manuscript inside. Just a stack of River Heights tourist magazines. Like from a cheap hotel. Real Joker, Wolf. His way of telling me to take a vacation, I bet. Ooh. Federal mail? That's a big crime. Maybe there was a mix-up at the couriers. Have you tried talking to them? I had it shipped by FCS. They're usually pretty reliable. Rude, but reliable. They said they picked up the package and faxed the receipt to Wolf's house, so let him sort this out when he gets back. Gets back? I wonder who Derek Wolf keeps on his... Why do we still care? We already went through all of them, Nancy. Check the fax machine. Wolf's fax machine has 2 faxes waiting to be printed. This is a fax from Dovetail Insurance. Apparently, they're going out of business. They can no longer cover Wolf's 1979 4-door red automobile. Well, that explains Wolf's expired insurance card. Here's the fax of the SCS's courier receipt. Looks like the package was picked up by someone named Will Berger? Berger, but with an E? Okay. Fancy. Nancy, it's Dad. Dad, I'm glad you called. You ever heard of Derek Wolf? Hey, we've never seen Ned in person. We've never seen her dad in person. We've never seen a picture of Carson, and we finally get that. I'll take it. The novel writer? Yeah, kind of eccentric. That's him. Sure, used to be a client of mine. The theme park tycoon Thaddeus Belmont tried to sue him a few years back. Nothing came of it, though. That was right around the time Belmont disappeared. Thanks, Dad, holding out all this information. Why was Belmont trying to sue Wolf? I guess client privileges, don't matter when it's your daughter. I got the feeling Wolf may have been writing something Belmont didn't want anyone to know about. Interesting. Nancy, I don't want you mixed up in all this. If you know anything, go to the police. Ask for Sergeant Kim, another old client of mine. Not a bad idea, Dad. That'll be my next stop. Love you. We're not gonna see why someone smashed the plant? Hey, wait, that wasn't there before. That's the same boot pattern from before. Someone knows I'm here. And Ned probably saw whoever left, or he's in danger. Fancy. Wonder what else they... Oh no. The kennels are open. The wolves are loose. And whoever freed them broke the lock to the house. That means... I just walked out that door, Nancy. How'd they break it that quickly? There's only one way out. Oh, stick to the shadows! That is the worst hunting, wolf I've ever seen. I don't like this, Nancy. It's getting too dangerous. Those wolves nearly... But they didn't. See, I'm fine. It's just sweet that you don't like the thought of me getting mauled by wild animals. Nancy, I want to know how you and Ned got together. Yeah, I'm great that way. So where'd you... The River Heights Police Station. Oh, they put a little kiss mark on him. That's cute. Thank goodness. I thought you'd never call it a day on this one. You're not calling it a day on this one, are you? One of my dad's old clients, Emily Kim, is a sergeant now at the River Heights Police Department. A lot of people seem to think Wolf is crazy, and I want to see what she's... Eyes on the road, Ned. And you're sure she'll talk to you? Well, I was like 8 years old when we met, but I'm sure she'll remember me. Nancy Drew. Carson Drew's daughter? The attorney? He helped you out in your sorority egg Dean's car after finals 8 years ago? Sounds like she's gonna need some convincing. Shh, not so loud, Nancy. You said... Oh, sure, I remember you. Now, you know, I owe your whole career to your dad. I owe my whole career to your dad. Thanks to him, I had a clean record when I applied at the academy. What can I do for you? How did he get her out of that? Oh, she's not gonna want to talk about this. Okay, yep, gotta make her talk. Let's try this picture one again. Oh, I have to slide them like that? How in the world? Okay, I'm gonna fail this. It's okay. I think. I love how it was like 4 last time and now it just got bigger. It's like a slider puzzle somehow, but like... I can't slide just anything. I have to slide whatever's next to the canceled space. And I can't even go diagonal. I'll just wait for that timer. Yeah, I know. I failed. Where's George in all of this? Let's go this one. See, not bad. You ever hear anything about Derek Wolf here at the station? The author? That's a strange coincidence. Just this week, he accused the courier company, FCS, of stealing a package. Not everyone. Blah blah blah. Stop giving me that. Just pull up the thing. again. People say Derek Wolf is crazy. What do you think? Well, he's eccentric to be sure, but I'm not convinced he's stark raving, if you know what I mean. I've seen too many weird things in my life to just write someone off like that. I can relate. Bet you can, Nancy. Looks like I've only got one lead left. Time to make a stop at FCS. Courier Service. Isn't that what the CS stands for? Figured it was like Federal Courier Service or something. Hey, I'm Will Berger. Welcome to FCS. And all that you need to send a package or what? I ain't got all day. Wow, and what's FCS stand for again? Fast Courteous Service. Of course it does. Say, you feel like answering a couple questions for me? Do I look like I feel like answering a couple questions for you? Yes? You were supposed to deliver a package for Derek Wolf recently. How'd that go? Posted. Look, the cops already bugged me about it. I might not look it, but I'm good at my job, alright? I showed up at the Luna Motel, and the dude met me out front, took the package, I delivered it to Cujo Publishing. That's the end of my merry tale. Do you think Derek Wolf is crazy like people say? That guy, he's a nut job, straight up. You told the cops I didn't even show to pick up his package, but he handed the thing to me. Himself. Whack job. Total whack job. Like I don't got better things to do. As the spirit come back in, that wasn't him. So Derek Wolf says he gave you a package to deliver, and you say you picked it up. That's right. Looked him straight in his baby blues, and he handed me the thing. Blues. Wolf's eyes aren't blue in his picture. This is Derek Wolf on the back of this. I was gonna go with the basic, he didn't know who this guy was, but he sounded so confident that he knew it was him. That I'm like, okay, this guy's wearing makeup, all kinds of things. It's not even the same guy. We're going simpler. We're not even putting on makeup. Is this the man you saw? Nah, that ain't the guy I met. Ain't never seen this dude before. Some detective work. They didn't even, like, make sure that confirm who he saw? Okay, let me get this straight. You think someone impersonated Wolf and handed the courier a bogus package? That's the only thing that makes sense. Oh my god, look at Ned. He's sitting next to you, Nancy. You don't need to look in a mirror. That or Wolf's a nut job like everyone says. But why would he claim to be writing the best book of his career, but then never send it to his publisher? Same reason he keeps wolves on his property and claims werewolves attack him in theme parks? Publicity. You might be right, Ned, but I have to know for sure. That slip of paper I found in Wolf's wallet said number 225. You're thinking that was the room number? Bingo. And you think the motel manager is going to let you just waltz in and take a look around? And you've known me how long? Are you the manager? See that picture that says Marty Ferguson manager underneath it? Well, that ain't my twin brother, little lady. Nice to meet you. Nancy Drew, River Heights Inquisitor. I'm doing a travel piece about where tourists can stay while visiting Olde World Park. Mind if I ask you some questions? This ain't gonna end well. Have you ever seen a man on this book cover before? Have I? Lousy bum rents a room from me for a month, says he's this famous author, and he's good for it, and then poof, he disappears without so much as a peep. He's probably the guy that stole all those tourist magazines from the lobby. Lousy bum. I mean, he paid for a month up front. It's not like he cut you all your money. Okay. We have to play a game. Got a new one. We'll try it. Use your natural charm to gain trust. Navigate your smiley symbol across the board, changing the mood of your suspect. Now, all the symbols match. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Oh, do I have to make him red? Oh, okay, there we go. Didn't do that right. No, I didn't do that right. Oh my god, I'm supposed to do this a lot quicker than what? I'm gonna fail this. Not intentionally, but you know. Got it. Not the game for me. I think I have all these, I think. Once I get back to it. I think this one was the best one for me. With no stylus. I feel like the other one could be really good, but... Why do you have to explain the game every time, Nancy? I got it. I got it. Oh, I didn't get that one in time. I've heard the view from the second floor is amazing. You think I could go upstairs and take a look? The only way you're getting upstairs is with a room key. And the only way you can get a room key is through me. And there's no way I'm renting a room to a minor. So in conclusion, no. But feel free to take a look at the pool. It's slightly less green today. So we know that Nancy appears to be under 18. She doesn't drive. Ned drives her everywhere. Okay. Now, I know I'm On the right track. I've got to find a room key. They'll get me upstairs. Then I can check out room 225. I feel like I'm making good progress, but this game is supposed to be like 8 hours. There we go. Gotta stay in the shadows. Which makes no sense. Even... (212), the second floor Luna Motel room key. This should operate the elevator too. This key is not exactly the room I need, but close enough to get me upstairs. Let's see if that elevator works. I'll have to find some way to get past this lock. Just need a red one. I think I like this really. I think I really enjoy this key lock one. You always have to mess with tumblers and whatnot. That is pretty nice. Wolf's lab type. This must be where he was writing his manuscript, but someone's destroyed it. Don't think I'll be getting anything useful from that. And nothing over here. This must be Derek Wolf's checklist of things to bring with him to the park. The night he met his source. He checked off voice recorder. Wolf took his voice recorder with him to Olde World Park that night. Maybe it's still in his car at the River Heights Police Department. Why is his car at River Heights Police Department? I mean, he was in like the park jail. The room safe is locked. I can't open it without the key to the room. 225. A broken window latch. Did someone use a ladder and break in through the window? Interesting. Wolf took his voice recorder to the park. Maybe it's the... Yeah, I didn't mean to hit that again. Oh, they just wanted to remind me that I knew that. Okay. Nancy, I didn't expect to see you back here so soon. We just picked up Wolf and his car from Olde World Park. Now it makes sense. I need to take a look at his car. I think I'm on something that might help sort this mess out. I can't take you to the impound yard, Nancy, but if you were to sneak past me while I wasn't looking, there'd be nothing I could do about that, would there? And the cops help you break the law by, telling you the law. The sneaking is strange. I'll have to find a way to get past this lock. Wolf's voice recorder. I hope it's got some answers on it. Note to self. I was contacted today by an anonymous source claiming to have a fantastic subject for my next book. I'm skeptical, but I agreed to hear them out. I put their contact number on my home phone. Speed dial number 2. Okay, so the private line that we don't know who it is. So the mysterious voice on Wolf's speed dial is his anonymous source, but who could it be? Note to self, I can't believe what I just heard. My source, who remains anonymous, just told me the secret of the Belmont family fortune. If what they say is true, not only will this be a best-selling book, but it will put a lot of people behind bars. I wonder if I can fit a werewolf or 2 in the story somewhere. So Wolf's secret manuscript has something to do with the Belmont fortune. No wonder so many people have an interest in it. Note to self, my source contacted me today claiming to have more information that will help me with the book. Something about them seemed different this time. Maybe I imagined it. Anyway, I have to meet my source tonight at Olde World Park Museum. They mailed me a gold pass that will get me in. Wolf was telling the truth. He is being. Looks like that's all the info I'm gonna get here. Now to sneak back to Sergeant Kim's desk. Do I actually have to sneak all the way? I do? Wow. I think that go down a little bit before I start trying to make a break for the exit. I think it wanted me to go all the way around, but I wasn't going to do that. Take the risk. Nancy, did you find your way around okay? Yep. Gotta play a game. Nancy's gotta explain the game. There we go. Emily, I have to talk to Wolf. Is he still here? I'm afraid, Nancy. Derek Wolf's been moved. Moved? Moved where? River Heights General. The hospital? I was thinking the same thing. The psych ward! Got a good insanity plea. I feel like I should give you gas money or something. Nah, don't worry about it. This tank runs on sugar. No. No. Wow, that was cool. Yeah, but sweet. But sweet. Now wait here while I go and try to arrange a visit with Dan in the psych ward. And by arrange, you mean sneak in. Well, I wouldn't rule it out. Later, cornball. That's sweet corn to you. Derek Wolf's been moved to the psych ward, but to which room? I've got to find the patient record. Why don't you just get his daughter to go in? I'm sure he'll be able to see him. She can take a visitor if she wants. Stacy Keene, River Heights TV. Are you a relative of Derek Wolf? 57? No? Great, another bust. I'm trying to get an interview with him. Everyone wants to know if Derek Wolf is somehow linked to the disappearance of Thaddeus Belmont. Let me know if you hear anything, okay? What's in it for me? You get a scoop and I get what? Upkiss. Missed it. I love how the timer keeps going down even after you finished. This must be where they keep the patient records. If I can get this open, I can find out where they're keeping Wolf. Got it. They're keeping Derek Wolf in room Psych 315. It says that Derek Wolf suffers from delusions involving the supernatural, particularly werewolves. How much of this is real, and how much is for publicity? This reminds me of being a kid in the car for long rides when my Game Boy and DS. The same two MIDI songs etched into my brain that I could hear for hours after my battery's dead. So true. I'm going to be hearing this for hours. At least it's something, right? It could just be dead silent. He was admitted. Wolf apparently showed traces of knockout drug. Traces of knockout drug? I'm just gonna write that on the patient's form. Chloroform. For a fun fact, ready? To actually get someone to pass out from chloroform, it would take several minutes of you holding it over their face. Not like in the movies. I had to look into this because I had a fear of being like drugged with chloroform. It takes several minutes and you would have to keep like taking deep breaths of it in order to pass out from it. Like, it's not just like it's like yep, I'm gonna struggle with you for like 5 minutes of you trying to breathe this in. Anyway, so Wolf was attacked, but what kind of werewolf uses chloroform? How would it be in your system if it's in your lungs? I knew you had spunk, kid, but I didn't think you were crazy. Maybe you belong in here as much as they say I do. Great, thanks. Mr. Wolf, your new book is about Thaddeus Belmont, isn't it? Well, I guess there's no such thing as a secret, is there? Yeah, I'm writing about Belmont. Guy's a fraud. My source says he made his money off an insurance scam years ago. My book's gonna set the record straight. You want proof? I've got a data storage key inside a safe in my room in the Luna Motel. Here's the room key, 225. Wolf's room key for the Luna Motel. With this, I can finally get into that room safe. Okay. Mr. Wolf, what do you know about this anonymous source? Do I have to define anonymous for you, kid? But if I were to guess, I'd lay odds it's Ernie Feldman. Guy grew up with Belmont, probably his oldest living friend at this point. He's living high on the hog at a joint called Angel's Rest. It's a retirement home for the well-to-do set. This whole obsession with werewolves is really hurting your credibility, Mr. Wolf. Are you sure you didn't get a better look at your attacker? Look, I appreciate you trying to clear my name and all, but I can't change what I saw. Looks like I better get to Angel's Rest retirement home so I can pay a visit to Ernie Feldman. Here we are, Angel's Rest retirement home. Wow, get a load of this place. This is like the most action that I think Ned has ever gotten, right? Because the last time he was doing anything with Nancy in their hometown, she was in jail, like for most of it. And they didn't even like interact at all outside of the phone, right? So Ned actually has like a role here. Great role, but it's a role. So how are you planning to sneak in here? Well, I thought I'd try something new this time. What's that? I'm just going to ask. See ya. Yeah, not a great role. It kind of bounces me from place to place, so it's not like I'm actually like doing a lot. It's kind of almost driven for me. I don't have to do much. Not liking that. Welcome to Angel's Rest, my dear. I'm Miss Beasley. Are you here to visit someone today? I'm here to visit with Ernie Feldman. Is he available? How lovely! He's in room 5 at the end of the hall, dear. You can't miss it. And if it comes up, find out if he's been sneaking pastries from our kitchen, would you? Why do I feel like I have to sneak a pastry out for him? Is there a ladder? Who's there? Beasley? That you? You finally feel guilty and bring that cake I asked for? Mr. Feldman? Sorry, I don't have any cake. My name's Nancy Drew. I was wondering if I could talk to you about Thaddeus Belmont. What do I look like? His personal biographer? Tell you what, Missy. You bring me the Black Forest cake I was promised. Maybe I'll see what I can remember about your friend Belmont. Okay, how do I get this cake of yours? Simple, my dear, simple. Same way I used to do it. Just go out that window, sneak to the kitchen. I can't tell what that word says. Abscond? Abscond with the cake and sneak back? Nothing to it. Okay, looks like I have to sneak Ernie Feldman a slice of cake from the kitchen before he'll let me There is like no shade. He's gonna see me. There we go. See, now we get break from the music. There you go. Back to music. It's like a black forest cake. It does look delicious. Oh my god, black forest cake. I have to sneak back. This game is very predictable, I will say that. I got nothing. At least we know how he used to steal the cake. Or the pastries. You brought my cake? That's very kind of you. Very kind. Now, what can I do for you? You said you had some questions, maybe? I hear this place is very expensive. You must have done well for yourself. Are you one of Belmont's business partners? I wish, Missy. Believe me, I'm broke. I don't have a dollar to my name. Thaddeus puts me up here. He foots all the bills through a non-profit organization he set up. That's sketchy. Thaddeus always finds unexpected ways to take care of his friends. So he gets to write it all off in his taxes, so it costs him nothing. At least the guy's taking care of, but for why? I heard you grew up near the Belmont farm where the Belmonts always wealthy. Oh no, they were as broke as everyone else back then. It wasn't until after the farm burned down that Thaddeus made his money. He took that insurance money and became an entrepreneur. Fraud? Insurance fraud? He made good. I think I still have an old... have an old picture of him from back then. Photo of Thaddeus Belmont before he made his fortune. Who's this in the photo with Belmont? It's gonna be the janitor. That's Edwin Dove, Belmont's old insurance agent. They were friends for a while, I think. I hear he works in show business now, insuring action films. Last I heard, he had a mansion near River Heights. Truth be told, I lost track of him a long time ago. Looks like I need to pay Edwin Dove a visit for some more answers. Okay, it's not who I thought it was going to be. Where is it? Stop arguing, Nancy. Even detectives stop to eat once in a while. I know, you're right. It's just that my gut is telling me there's a lot more riding on this case than a missing manuscript. Yeah, there's a missing person, Nancy. How about that part? Okay, so recap. I get you want to help clear Derek Wolf's name, but why are you digging into Thaddeus Belmont's past? The guy is a national treasure. Because Derek Wolf's book was an expose about Belmont's past, and if Derek isn't crazy, that's a big if. If he's not crazy, then someone's going through an awful lot of trouble to set him up. Maybe even Belmont himself. I need to find Derek's mysterious source. You don't think it could be Ernie? I love cake. Feldman? Belmont's footing his retirement bill. I don't see Feldman trying to expose Belmont anytime soon. That's why I need to talk to Edwin Dove. He's the only one who knew Belmont before he became a theme park tycoon. That just leaves one question. What? You gonna finish those fries? Fun fact, and every time that there are fries on Nancy's plate, she's never finished them. Prove me wrong. Someone prove me wrong there. This is Edwin Dove's estate. I'll call when I'm ready to leave. Ned, wish me luck. I think I'm going to need it. Can I help you? I'd like to speak with Edwin Dove, please. I'm Nancy Drew, a friend of Ernie Feldman. Edwin Dove won't be speaking with you or anyone else, I'm afraid. Edwin Dove is dead. He died in a tragic car wreck over a year ago. His daughter Catherine runs the house now. I'm sorry to hear that. May I speak with Catherine then? Please, it's important. A man's life is at stake. Catherine is out running errands with her fiance at the moment, but she should be back presently. You may wait in the study if you like. Please don't touch anything. Mr. Dove was very particular about his belongings before his untimely passing. I guess I'd better wait in the study until Catherine Dove gets back. Well then. I didn't go into someone's house and then they're not home right now, but you can sit and wait for them. Very strange. Posters for the Cold as Steel movies. Edwin's company must have been insuring them. I wonder if he knew Ari Mason. They're all connected. Ton of books on insurance law. That's not surprising. I guess they're all alphabetized except one. Oh really? A secret room behind the study? Check that out in a second. Let's see what else is over here. A bunch of technical manual security cameras, phone call tracing, voice recognition software. Is Edwin Dove being threatened too? Oh my god, was he murdered because of it? Is the question. Wow, someone really likes blue flowers. I'm guessing it's not the butler. I have to go back to the hotel and try to get in the safe. Ah, not what I want to do. How did I show up on that wall? Really? Oh, it's this. That was that corner. Company letterhead for Dovetail Insurance Group. So Dovetail is Edwin Dove's company. Same company that insured Derek Wolf until recently. He must have gone out of business when Edwin died. There's some kind of strange device on the phone. That's it, Nancy? That's all we notice? Okay, we gotta pick a lock. Combination safe. I bet I could crack it before Catherine gets back. There, got it. Now let's see what's inside. Oh my gosh. The newspaper photos of Edwin Dove's fatal car crash. How awful. It looks just like a scene from a movie. And here's the police file on the fire at the Belmont family farm. Oh, Catherine's not happy. I can feel it. Or maybe Mr. Belmont, depending. But the newspaper was after, so Catherine definitely has access to this room. Belmont family farm. The fire was ruled accidental after an inspection by the insurance agency. Probably how Edwin Dove met Belmont. What's this? A receipt for the check the insurance company wrote Belmont after the fire. And another check receipt. This one is from Belmont to Edwin. So for half the amount of the original settlement. Did Belmont set the fire and buy Dove's silence? Just what do you think you're doing? Going through your safe? Because I know no boundaries. Why are you going through my father's personal things? I'm sorry, my name is Nancy Drew. Maybe not give your name. This is breaking and entering now. I'm trying to help a friend of mine who's gone into some trouble. One of your father's old acquaintances told me I could find something here. What is it you're after? Whoa, I have a lot of things to ask her. I found this letterhead for Dovetail Insurance Group. Is that your father's company? It was, before all the allegations of fraud. The authorities were investigating us. My father was going to be ruined. Sometimes I think what happened to him may not have been an accident at all. I agree with her. Probably wasn't. I went by the silence, so kill him. And then we're at the same amount in crime, right? What is this room? Why is it hidden? This was my father's private study where he kept sensitive documents. He rarely worked in here though. It used to be a bomb shelter and only has about an hour of air inside after you close the door. Dun dun dun! I need that sound effect now. We know where Nancy's gonna get stuck. Your butler seems very protective of you. Where did you find him? Oh, you mean Warren? Warren Beckford? He's an acquaintance of my father's. Now he helps me run the house and handle the family's finances. It's all over my head. Oh, this ain't gonna end well for us, Catherine. We might want to leave. What's this strange device on your phone? I've been getting a lot of menacing phone calls lately. This is phone tracing equipment. It distorts the sound a bit, but I finally figured out where the phone calls are coming from. They're from someplace called Luna Mattel. But unfortunately, I can't get the room number. Was your father involved in the Belmont farm fire? Thaddeus Belmont burned his own family's farm for the insurance company. I don't know why. Maybe he was tired of being penniless. My father was sent to investigate when he discovered the fire was not an accident. Belmont coerced him into playing along. When Belmont paid his father off, I think that's the reason we've been getting these phone calls. I think someone's trying to get their hands on the documents that prove the Belmont fire was no accident. Your butler's about to lock us in here. So anything else you gotta say? Hey! What was that? Something crashed in the next room. I need to check it out. In this room? The window looks fine. This room? Oh, right now, Miss Dove, someone threw this through our front window. It's a brick with a note tied to it. It says, "Last chance, Dove. You were warned." Why does that sound familiar? It appears that whoever's been threatening us by phone has now resorted to vandalism. I was able to get the license plate number. However, it was a vanity plate. It said DMNDS. Maybe there's a four. For diamonds? I'm guessing. I'll make a call to Sergeant Kim. Maybe she can run the plate number for us and get a bead on this guy. Catherine Dove tells me threatening phone calls are coming from the Luna Motel. I better head back there in case there's something I missed. Plus the safe, Nancy. Someone from this motel has been harassing Catherine Dove. They left her the exact same threatening messages I heard on Wolf's answering. What are you gonna do? Go room to room? Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Have you made any threatening phone calls lately? How about we save that for Plan B? Right now, all I need to do is find the right call. Hello? Nancy, listen to me. I ran the plate number you gave me. Don't go after this guy. He's dangerous. Well, I do know he's fond of throwing bricks. Who is he? His name is Victor Cross. He's an ex-con with a thing for vintage cars. That doesn't sound too dangerous. He's also got a thing for arson, demolition, and armed robbery. Trust me, Nancy. Just walk away. Let me take it from here. What's Cross look like, so I can avoid him? He was a real card shark back in the clink. He got his trademark poker signature tattooed on his arm. 4 diamonds. 4 diamonds, just like his vanity plate. 4 diamonds. Thanks, Emily. I'll be on the lookout. I need to find Victor Cross's car. Great. Are we sure? There we go. This must be Cross's car. Wow, it's in great condition, and it's parked in the slot reserved for room 226. That's right next door to Wolf's room. I wonder if he broke the latch to Wolf's room. I've got to get into room 226 and check it out. And here we go again. Sneaking back on this property. Guys got nothing for me, so let's walk right past you. How's everyone doing on their bingo squares? I feel like this is a definitely different one. Meh. See, could you run a poll to see how which games that people like better? Either the computer games or the DS games so far. Help someone out with a bingo square right there. Ned, I could use some help with the ex-con situation. Now that looks like a cute picture. The other pictures did not do justice. How come I'm never needed for a kung fu movie situation or an all-you-can-eat ice cream situation? Because we gave Bess the all-you-can-eat ice cream situation. Later, I promise. Right now, I need you to set off Victor Cross's car alarm. What makes you think he has a car alarm? He cares about his car, he will. He's a car guy and a felon. Car guys are obsessive, and felons are paranoid. Trust me, set off the car alarm, and he'll come running. That'll buy me some time to check out his room. 5. But next time, I choose what we do on the date. So most car alarms aren't that sensitive nowadays. They'll kind of only go off if someone like tries to open the door while it's locked. That's about it. So that's not really that effective. However, I do know some cars are sensitive where if you push on the hood and they bob up and down a little bit, they'll go off, but usually not. You gotta smash the window and then pull the handle. So if you climb through the window, it'll never go off. Don't ask how I know these things. I just know these things. Random facts. Never broken into a car. I know a lot of car people. Hey, get away from my car! Good old Ned. Yeah, let's put Ned in dangerous with the guy who's done armed robbery. Poor Ned. Is the room safe? Hopefully the motel manager hasn't reset the room key yet. Derek Wolf's data storage key. I hope there's enough room to copy one more file to it. I'm gonna copy the Wolf file onto the data storage key. Nothing new there. A camera in a motel room, this can't be good. A camcorder and a tripod. Cross has been playing spy on Wolf through this tiny hole. Thank God. Not where my brain went. Oh, I said my brain. Well, someone got a bingo square. Probably knew exactly what Wolf was writing about. Chloroform, the knockout drug that was used on Derek Wolf, the Olde World party. Snub-nosed pistol looks like a 38 special. Wow, looks like reading all those detective novels is actually paying off. The Olde World Park Pass. Now, how did a guy like Victor Cross end up with this? The laptop, and there's a file named Wolf listed as recently opened document. I'd love to get a copy of that. Do I have to do it again, or like... Oh, okay, yeah. Probably had to do that for the key, too. One last green one. Now to copy that wolf file onto the data storage key. Oh no, the maid thinks Cross left for the day. She's about to come in. I've got to hide. Werewolf, Anubis. Are we serious? This guy's a writer and he doesn't know what Anubis looks like? Costume of Anubis, the Egyptian god of death. This must have been stolen from the park, just like Miss Hancock said. No wonder Wolf thinks Werewolf attacked him. Let's pause for a second. It's not even a wolf, it's a jackal. Oh. He couldn't even say it was like dressed in gold, like a headdress, nothing Egyptian looking. He's a writer. He has to describe things. He describes werewolf. Not a very good writer. There's a locked briefcase here too. Don't mind if I do. I get to the locked briefcase is the question. There we go. Locked briefcase. The lock uses symbols. What symbols would Victor Cross use? 4 diamonds. Oh, but there's 5 of them. Now I really don't know. Oh, okay. So, do I do 5 diamonds? The Last Mongol, an unauthorized biography of Thaddeus Belmont. Wolf's missing manuscript. Victor Cross had it. He impersonated Wolf and handed the courier a package. Tourist guides he grabbed from the lobby. Nancy, Cross is coming back. Get out of there now. Cross is coming down the hall. I've got to find another way out. See, this case feels like it's wrapping up, but we're only 2 hours in. And 6 people said it took them 8 hours to beat this game. I feel like there's something we're missing. There's a small ledge outside this window. Must be how Cross got into the wolf's room. Now it can do the same for me. Yeah. Is Ned gonna catch us when we fall to our death here? I mean, actually, we probably wouldn't fall to our death, but we could definitely seriously break a leg. So if we slid down to the end, got on that, like, divider, and then climb down. Done a lot of climbing. We'll see. Why is it not letting me? Footprints on the ledge, the same ones from the wolf's front porch. The Cross is the one who opened the kennels. What is those noises? Pigeons? That was too close. I don't know if Ned needs to hear all the details about that one. Hopefully he won't ask. Who am I kidding? It's gonna be a long ride to Bess and George's house. Hey, Nan. Bess told me you found a dress. Looks like another fashion accessory crisis alert. George has just been sitting out this entire time. No one thought to fill George in. Ouch. Who gets more sidelined than Ned? George. Yep, I'm magic. What's the matter? And why did Ned speed off in such a hurry? Nothing. Ned and I just had words. The sweet and supportive kind? Nope. I can't deal with you putting yourself in danger all the time kind. And yet he hasn't broken up with us. Yet. Oh. But I brought you a present. You shouldn't have. It's a stolen data storage key from an ex-con. My favorite. How did you know? Come on in, lady. We'll crack this puppy open and talk about our feelings. Yeah, I'm feeling the PC more. But we said we'd play them all the ones we can. So, ex-con, you say, what do you think is in here? You tell me. There should be files there belonging to both Derek, Wolf, and Victor Cross. Ooh, criminal potpourri, nice. I think that's what that's. I can't even tell. Looks like there's a digital photo and a document, but there's been some file corruption. Looks like someone got some gunk on the key. Smells like antifungal cream. Nope. That's gross. Can you open the photo? It's actually an image file of a newspaper clipping. Apparently some guy named Edwin Dove died in a car wreck while under investigation for insurance fraud. The state couldn't seize his assets because of something called a legacy clause in his will. What's in the document? It's a letter from Thaddeus Belmont to Victor Cross. It looks like a job offer. Belmont wants Cross to do something about a book called The Last Mongol. Mogul? Mongol? Along with Mogul. That's all I can make out. Mean anything to you? That was the name of Wolf's new book. Belmont must have hired Cross to stop the book from being published. That's why Wolf is being framed to discredit him. Hey. But why is the bad guy still working if the person who hired him is missing? Like, he's not gonna get paid. Something's off. Legacy clause, what's that? I'm not sure, but whatever it is, having it in his will means that Doug never had to give back all the money he stole, even after he died. Sounds like some kind of legal loophole. Might need some expert on this one. Time to call Dad. My thoughts exactly. Looks like I'm going to have to make a stop at my favorite lawyer's office for some free legal advice. So you stole it, so none of this can be used as evidence now, Nancy. Unless you say you somehow happened upon it. There's a lot of legal things right there. Thanks for the ride, George. Normally I'd call Ned, but, well, you know. Hey, don't sweat it, man. He's just worried about you, that's all. I'm sure you guys will make up soon. Yeah, I know, but if Ned can't deal with me taking on cases like this, then what's the point of making up? This is what I want to do with my life. Nancy's admitted it! It took 33 games? But this is when she says it. I thought Ned understood that. Just give it time, go talk to your dad, get your answers, and do what you do best. Help the helpless, and the rest will work itself out. Maybe. Hi Nancy, nice to see you. Your dad's waiting for you. Go right in. That is true. That is true. It's not linked to her interactive, so it's possibly not necessarily canon. Because in the second TV episode, Nancy dumps Ned because viewers got to vote by calling in, and they all wanted her to break up with him. So it's called broke up at summer camp or something like that. I forget. So it's possible it's not canon in the her interactive world. I don't hate Ned. I think he's cute and adorable and super usually supportive. Usually. I also like Nancy having an outlet that's not someone who solves cases all the time. Well, there is something to be said. The person that you like having the same interest as you helps a lot. So, pros and cons. Nancy, to what do I owe this pleasure? Dad, I broke into an ex-con place. And I need you to do something for me. Sure, anything from my little girl. Did you need to borrow some money or need a ride or... I need you to break attorney-client privilege and tell me everything you know about the Belmont Wolf case. He already broke it by telling me what he did. No. He'll be helping free an innocent man. They grew up so fast. One day, they're bouncing on your knee. The next day, they're asking you to break the law. Dad, Derek Wolf had you on his speed dial. Do you know anything about his new book? A little. The book alleges that Belmont's fortune was built on illegal activities. In fact, Belmont's estate was suing Wolf in an attempt to get the book buried. That's when Wolf came to me. He killed the lawsuit. Wolf said he had proof, so there was nothing Belmont could do. Nothing legal, anyway. Why didn't he come after our dad, though? Is there anything on record Edwin Dove's estate and something called a legacy clause? Sure, that was a well-publicized case for a while after Edwin Dove died. The legacy clause in his will protected his money by donating it all to a charity fund. Who owned the charity fund? Thaddeus Belmont. Oh. Belmont was his old partner, so it made sense. Geez, Belmont must be rolling in it. Actually, Belmont's company is almost broke. He's betting everything on the success of Olde World Park. I can't imagine how well that park must be insured. What do you think happened if the park failed? Knowing how these guys work, whoever invested in it would be getting a very big insurance check. Okay, hold on. The car crash was believed to not be an accident. But did Belmont have him killed to double his money? Why would the legacy go to his daughter? Was it changed? Was it forged? There's so many questions. Is this enough to clear Wolf's name? This is all just a theory. Wolf was caught trespassing with museum property in his possession. In order to clear Wolf's name, you'd need to talk to someone who was there that night, or even better, get a confession. Without proof or a confession from Cross, I can't clear Wolf's name. You need to talk to someone who was there that night. Wolf was framed. Maybe Clint the janitor saw something. Come on, George, pick up. Someone call for a ride. Ned, but I thought you were... George called me. Good friends! This is when you have good friends. Look, Nancy, I'm always going to have a problem with you putting yourself in harm's way to solve your cases. But I have an even bigger problem with not being there to help you when you need me. Helping the helpless is what you do best. But helping you do that, that's what I do best. So what do you say? Let's ride. I'll fill you in on the way. So Belmont hired Victor Cross to frame Wolf and steal his manuscript. No wonder the guy decided to disappear. That's my theory, but something's still bugging me. Anonymous source? Exactly. I still don't know who tipped off Wolf in the first place. It had to be someone who knew how Belmont had made his money. And who knew that Catherine Dove had the proof. Maybe this janitor guy can fill in the blanks. If it is the janitor like I called like an hour ago, I'm gonna be so upset. This is a long shot, but time's running out, and right now, a long shot's the only shot I've got. What? Nothing. But you really need to lay off the detective novels, bro. So in most TV shows, the first person you meet is usually the bad guy. Even if it's like bumped each other, you're like, oh, I'm this random person. So I'm curious of how this will play. There's a woman in the lobby's missing now. Which I get it, she has a lot to do. She know a lot. How do you do, Nancy? What brings you back my way? But I need to ask you if you've seen anything weird going on here in the park lately. I'll tell you, there's been nothing but weird going on around here as of late. Just 5 minutes ago, one of the performers from Olde World Park, Egypt, ran through here and dropped us. How do you know they worked in the Egyptian area of the park? Easy, they were dressed up like an Anubis, the Egyptian god of death. And they dropped something. A tracking device of some kind, but what's it tracking? We've got to catch Anubis. Nancy, right? Nancy Drew? Stacy Keene. Our River Heights TV. What happened to River Heights Action Now News? Yes, I remember. What are you doing here? This is the Parks Press Day. Reporters from papers all over the country are here to check out the Olde World Park between the missing millionaire, the break-in, the bomb threats. This place is a journalist gold mine. Bomb threats? Yeah, I know. When did we get bomb threats added to this? Stacy, have you seen anyone run through here in a strange costume? Yes, just now. A guy ran through here dressed like one of those dog-headed things from Egypt. Jackal. At least she said dog. But like, jackal. Jackal. At least she knew it was also from Egypt. Where did werewolf come from? It's gonna bother me. He was heading towards Rome. Oh boy. Where could he be going? The only running attraction right now are the labyrinths. Really? Really? Tracking device. Maybe this will lead us to him. There's 5 flips here. He's got to be heading for one of them. Good thinking, Nancy. I'll go with you. I know this park like I built it myself. Okay. New theory. Ready? New theory. Based on all my evidence, if the janitor's not involved, he's Thaddeus Belmont. Undercover. Like undercover boss. Like he wanted to know what was going on. Can't be bad for him. This guy is definitely a major key character. I just can't figure out how the script's gonna pull him in. Victor Cross is sneaking around the park dressed as Anubis. He could be the source. That was my other thing, is he knows a lot. He could be the source. But how would he know these things? Hopefully the tracking device Clint found will lead me to him. I don't feel like Clint's the bad guy here. I really don't. See, you want to start I don't even know. What would we do for a prediction? Because we kind of know who the bad guy is. Right? Never mind. Unless you have a suggestion, I have no idea what to do for a prediction. Am I running out of time or something? Like, what is this? I'm no expert, but this looks like a bomb, and its timer is ready. Already? Oh, counting down. That makes sense. I mean, it's a detective thing. There's always a twist. I don't know. Maybe who the informant is. Yeah, who's the like what was it, secret source? No, that's not right. I can't think of the wording I want to use. Who's like the source for the guy? That's what we need to know at this point. That would be the prediction. Okay. To defuse the situation, you've got to stop the electronical current from activating the detonator. Okay? That's the same with every bomb. Interpret the currents by pressing the correct button as they pass through the wire. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I got enough of them. I was like, that was B, that was... I figured out. Nice work, Nancy. How'd you do that? How'd you know what to do? I read a lot of detective novels, Clint. Accurate novels, Nancy? But it's not an actual explosive. I think it's some sort of pyrotechnical device. It'll shoot sparks and smokes and shake the place up a little, but I don't think it's really dangerous. But why would someone plant a fake bomb in my park? Oh, they call it! They call it! Of course, the press. With all the reporters here, even if the park looked like it was dangerous, it could be shut down. Nancy's not going to say anything that he said it's my park? But why? Who would want the park shut down? Do you think the car accident was faked? There are so many routes here they could go with like cheesy stuff that's been way overplayed, and I don't know where they're going with this. Maybe the car crash, maybe the guy's still alive, maybe Dove's still alive, and it was fake. But then his will would be in it. Oh, I don't know where to go. Good mystery. Don't know yet, but I'm starting to think Wolf isn't the only one being framed around here. Clint, call this number, ask for Sergeant Kim, tell her Nancy needs her to come to the park right away. Meanwhile, I'll try to get the bearing on the next bump. Nancy, let's talk about reasonable skills. I'm not one to act well under pressure, okay? Not my skill point. But you've met this guy about twice. Seems like a nice guy. You're asking him to call. Why don't you get it going and call and take your phone with you? For multiple reasons. One, you don't know if this guy's in on this. He's not going to call the sergeant if he is. Two, it's your cell phone. If you need help, no one knows where you are. Three, you've left yourself without communications to reach anyone in the event of an actual emergency. Four, this guy now has your phone, your personal phone. Your dad could call, and he could totally lie and say you've been kidnapped. He could do anything with your phone. I would not make a good detective, but this is common sense to me. Next bomb. There's 5 blips, remember? If the first one was a bomb, the others probably are too. Now hurry, make the call. What Sergeant Kim told me once. Everyone needs a little backup sometimes. Yep. Yeah, they do, Nancy. And you're trusting a complete stranger. This could be the ex-con cellmate for all you know. Got to find and defuse the rest of his bombs before Olde World Park runs out of time. I love how we're only not even 3 hours in. It feels like Endgame. And we did Rome, now I guess we're going to Egypt. What was the point of these labyrinths when they originally built them, right? If you're in a park. Okay, the second bomb. I've got to act fast. This is A, this is B. I think this is X. So this is Y. That's Y. X, B, 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 B. Yeah, just keep giving me B. I know which one B is. It's back. And this time, looks like there's another bomb in this area. You need to find it quick. Yeah, it's over there, Nancy. I just don't know how to get to it right now. Won't let me go that way, so gotta go this way. Can't get the blue one because I need to go back. Okay, when I pass back over, I'll be able to get that. A little urgency, Nancy, would be greatly appreciated. The third bomb, I've got to defuse it. B, just keep doing B. think if I balance B and A at least, I did pretty good. Okay, 2 blips to go. Looks like I need to hit Olde World, Egyptian, Egypt, and fast. Timer on the left side is making me so nervous. Okay, I think it's gone now. This looks like a cool park, though. In the butt. Figure out. There we go. Ah, I need the. How do I get out? There's gotta be another. Maybe I don't go that way. Maybe. Can I go straight? Oh, I can. Okay, never mind. 4th bomb. Here we go. B, A, X, B, B, A, B, A, B, X, B, B. Woo! I don't even know how it probably counts how many you do them right because I'm only looking on the bottom. Still need to find the 5th bomb. The timer's still going, so it's definitely in the section somewhere. Interesting. That's it, the 5th bomb. I need to act fast. B, A, B, 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 A, B, B, A, B, 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 B. I noticed that there's a bar at the top now, but I'm so focused on the bomb I can't. Bad news, Nancy. Another blip just showed up. This guy's totally in on it. I can't tell if he's a good guy or a bad guy. He knows too much. He is either in on it or he's the informant. There's just no way he's neither. He could be the missing guy. I don't know. Bad news, Nancy. Another blip just showed up. It looks to be somewhere in the Dove Museum. Wait. Why is there a Dove Museum? A museum. His friend. Something doesn't add up here. We need to hurry. Wait, Dove Museum, as in Edwin Dove, Belmont's old partner that died in a car wreck? The same. After Dove died, his money was willed to Belmont, who invested it in this park. He set up the museum as a non-profit charity business to take care of Edwin's only daughter, Catherine. You think Belmont's his own? Right now I'm like looking at, you guys think Belmont is his own informant? Like he was guilty so he had to tell somebody? Ruin him. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's what he wants. Some way he did for Ernie Feldman. So as long as the park is open and the museum makes money, Catherine will be taken care of. True enough. Only one bomb left in the Dove Museum. Can't slow down now. The museum's door has been locked. And since when has that slowed us down, Nancy, ever? There, Anubis looks like he's working on a bomb. Now's our chance. See? How did Clint know there was another bomb? It wasn't on my tracker. And it's still being worked on, right? And he didn't make any mention of Sergeant Kim being on her way. I don't know. 3 strikes, you're out in my book, bud. Now's our chance. And he's with me. Oh, stay back. I don't want you to get hurt. He said as he planted a bomb in the middle of a theme park. Step away from the bomb, Cross. No, Clint, that's not Victor Cross. Well, at least you got one thing right. Now beat it, Blondie. Oh, it's this weird security guy. He wasn't security, he was Pyrotex. Like I told you before, it's Strawberry Blonde, actually. You never could get that right, could you? Ari Mason? But I thought this was Victor Cross. So did I, until I realized the bombs were just an elaborate special effects. Cross could probably make a real bomb, but only a handful of people can make a fake one. Besides, Miss Hancock said that 2 costumes were missing from the park. Victor has 1, and Ari obviously has the other. Look, not what you think. I can explain. Disarm the bomb, Ari. We know it's not dangerous, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you shut down this park. You don't understand. I know what it looks like, but I didn't plant this one. It was already set when I got here. I did the others, yes. This one is real. What? And we're just sitting here talking about it. Oh, Nancy. You're gonna call the bomb squad, right? Never. Ari's right. This one isn't like the others. If this one goes off, the park will be destroyed with us in it. A, B, A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B. Oh god, I didn't get there fast enough. This, I think, is Y. Yeah, this is Y. Try that again. Unlike real life. Oh my god, I'm messing up so badly. Okay. This is B, this is A, this is X, this is Y. If I switch to X and Y, I should be able to get them all. Well, let's try that. Because they have to pass. Oh, well, no. Because they also have to pass through B. I really don't need A unless I miss any. B, B, Y, 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 B, B, Y, B, Y, Y, X, Y, B. Okay, I got it. That threw me off a little bit there. You did it, Nancy. You disarmed the bomb. Where's Ari? He must have run off while you were working on the bomb. But who cares? And you didn't stop him, Mr. Muscle Janitor Guy. How many red flags am I at for this guy? Like 15? What's important is that you save the park. You let him get away. Don't you mean your part? See, Nancy did catch it. She didn't just let it slip. Pardon me? Here's the thing. I'll buy that a janitor sees a lot of things. But you know things you couldn't possibly know unless you had a hand in it yourself? You knew things about Edwin Dove and about Belmont's business dealings, plus earlier you said, who would want to plant a fake bomb in my park? It's not your park because you work here. It's your park because you own it. Thaddeus Belmont! Dun dun dun! I need that sound effect so bad. I need to look it up today. Heh, you are a clever one, aren't you? Thaddeus Clint Belmont. At your service. So we're really an undercover boss? This guy paid for the... See, this is what I mean. As far as we know, this guy paid to have the book put an end to. Which means he hired the ex-con. Which means he bad guy. And gonna kill us. And we gave him our cell phone, Nancy. Yep. I've been posing as a janitor so I could get out of the public eye and keep a watch on my park during all of this unpleasantness. Dove and Wolf aren't the only ones getting threats. You know. There is a gun now pointed at my abdomen! Well, well, well. Thaddeus Belmont. Nice to finally meet you in person. Victor Cross. I discreetly remember firing you. Oh, okay. Okay, plot twist. Did you call Sergeant Kim is the question. Bad guy, good guy, bad guy, good guy. Burnt down your farm. I'm confused, Belmont. First, you hire me to get rid of Wolf. So I do. I get this book. I get his book and pin him for the museum robbery. Then, out of nowhere, you get all high and mighty and fire me. A couple days later, you rehire me to blow up the park. Now you're trying to stop me again? How many people pretending to be other people do we have to deal with? You, getting senile in your old age, rich man. I hired you to get the manuscript, not to drug Wolf and frame him. Okay, back on the good side now. I don't know whether to trust this guy, but okay. Sounds like it could be reasonable. There's a gun pointed at my abdomen, so you know. I don't really have any options. I'm a minor. Why not shoot the rich? Oh, well, the rich guy could pay you. Okay. When I found out what you did, I cut you off. I haven't spoken to you since. And you know it. I would never hire you to destroy my own theme park. It's true. All the money goes, like, he's bankrupt. He needs this. But there's a huge insurance claim on it, and history repeats itself. Maybe Dove didn't die. I'm going back to this theory now. Maybe Dove didn't die. Right? He faked his death because he wanted more money. Maybe he was being like Thaddeus Belmont was being blackmailed into giving more money. And when the money amount wasn't adding up, he decided to fake his own death. Right? As an insurance guy, he would have a lot of ins and outs of these things. He gave the money then to Belmont, who then used it to build a museum, knowing it was highly insured, then blowing it up to get all that money. Maybe. No idea anymore. There's so many ways this could go. Well, somebody did. And I don't get paid until I do. So I guess you lose. And what makes you think you're going to get away with that? Because I'm the only one here with a gun. See, didn't you say there's so many shows that we've watched where they're like not a single person had a gun? Here you go. He's the only one with a gun. And what makes you think that? Police, drop your weapon! Look at this smug look on Nancy's face. Sergeant Kim, did you get his confession? Every word. Cross is going back to jail for a long time. So how did people take 8 hours to play this game? I don't read that fast. I'm a very slow reader, considering. Sergeant Kim, what do you know about Ari Mason? The stuntman? He's never been in trouble before. I've never met him. But I was a big fan of the Cold as Steel movies they made me want to become a cop in the first place. Okay, so Ari Mason works with Dove to blow up the car as a stunt. I want this autopsy report. So Cross, you've got nothing to lose now. Was Ari Mason your partner in all this? Who? Lady, I got no idea what you're on about. I work alone. Always have. Belmont admits to hiring you to get rid of the manuscript, but who hired you to plant the bomb? I told you, I thought it was Belmont. I only talked to him by phone. They disguised their voice. It's Catherine! But why? And last, Dove is still alive. Catherine is in on it. Oh my god, there's so many ways. I'm so excited. I like the story. The puzzles suck, but the story got me on edge here. Disguise their voice like Belmont used to. After I framed Wolf, I thought my job was done. Then they told me about the bomb job. Do you have the phone numbers? Yeah, I called it once, but they never picked up. It just makes this weird ringing and goes to voicemail. I'm gonna get locked in the frickin' safe now. By Catherine, who told me there's 1 hour of air in there. Mr. Belmont, Ari worked for you. Do you know why he would try to shut your park down? He never spoke much around me as Thaddeus Belmont, but as Clint, he said all kinds of things. He mainly talked about his fiancée and how much she liked the special kind of blue flower. Catherine is engaged to Ari. I'm convinced Dove is alive or Catherine is doing some weird vengeance thing because she didn't get any of the money. Which maybe Dove didn't want her to have the money because it's blood money. Or maybe he didn't want her to have it because she was greedy. I'm very hyped about this. Blue flowers. Time to pay Catherine Dove one more visit. But who was the informant? Good evening, miss. Have you come to visit with Catherine? Yes, Mr. Beckford. Maybe Beckford is really Dove in disguise. Because someone is wearing prosthetics. Like a fake beard or something, right? We saw that at the beginning. With the gum. Spirit gum, apparently. Right? And that part has not tied back in yet. How would the money get from one place to the other? If he was ruined, maybe there's another clause that we don't know about. Yes, Mr. Beck. We think Sergeant Kim here caught the guy behind your threatening phone calls. We just have to clear some things up. Catherine, to make sure. He could have thrown the brick through the window. Confuse Nancy. I must be missing something. There's no way this game is going to be finished in 4 hours. Nancy, Warren tells me you may have finally caught the man who's been making our life so miserable. I don't know how to thank you. It's over, Catherine. We know that Ari's involved in this somehow. And I'm betting you're in on it, too. Nancy, want to go in with backup? You have 2 people. And you, Nancy, have you lost your mind? I thought we were friends. We met once, lady! We met one time! We're not friends! How can you say these things? When I first went to Derek Wolf's house, there was a mysterious number on his speed dial that produced a particular ring when I called. Later, I found Wolf's voice recorder, where Wolf himself confirmed that number belonged to his anonymous source. So what does that prove? You're talking in circles. Victor Cross, the ex-con who attacked and framed Wolf, got instructions to blow up Olde World Park, someone claiming to be Belmont. This person was calling from the same number with the same particular ring. So now you're getting your information from ex-cons? You're gonna believe him over me? Behind every great man is a woman mastermind. I'm convinced of that. Oh. I believe you, Miss Dove. I believed you when you said that the number tracing equipment in your late father's secret study has a tendency to distort sounds. I'm betting even disguises voices and produces a very particular ring when called. Why don't we just call the number and find out? Ring, ring. Nancy, wait, I can explain. I also believed you when you said the room was a bomb shelter with only an hour's worth of air inside. Judging from the time Ari ran away from the park, I'd say if you were harboring a fugitive in your father's secret study, you're just about to run out of time. I thought I was gonna get locked in there. You hid your freaking boyfriend in a bomb shelter that only has 1 hour of air? Okay, if a bomb really did go off though, it's the aftermath and the air quality afterward that usually kills you, the radiation, all of that, so that bomb shelter's useless. Sorry. Oh no, the locket's jammed. Someone please help. Why would you lock him in there? Why would you lock him in there? Spirit gum. It's everywhere. Looks like someone was handling this in a hurry. I just want to know, is Dove alive? And is he the butler? And was the source... What was the source? Electronic keypad is jammed alright. Someone spilled spirit gum on it. Unless someone cracks this thing, no one is getting in or out. You not only locked him in there, someone made sure he couldn't get out and kills him? You did it. He could have... I don't know how to thank you. With answers. You're the anonymous source, aren't you? I'm waiting for the timer to run out before she answers this. Yeah, there we go. Convinced Wolf to write that book about Belmont. Why? Because I need to shut the park down, and without Belmont, there's no park. I didn't know Belmont would hire an ex-con to bury the book. So you decided to use that to your advantage? After Belmont fired Cross, you impersonated Belmont and rehired Cross to blow up the park. But why have Ari plant the fake bombs too? Why not just do the job for real? I'm no killer, Blondie. I'm just an effects man. I thought I could shut the park down by making it look unsafe on press day. That way no one would hurt. But that wasn't enough, was it, Catherine? The park isn't in your name, just the museum. To really make the really big money, you needed to take down the museum. It's the only way you can get your father's fortune back. Thanks to the legacy clause in his will. I want my lawyer. You're really going to take the fall alone, aren't you, Catherine? But I know you're not the only one behind this. I know you'd never tell Cross to get a real bomb at the park while Ari was still in it. Set a real bomb at the park while Ari was still in it. You're protecting someone, Catherine. And I'm gonna find out who. It's her dad! He's still alive! Who else would she want to protect? She has her fiance. I think you've done enough damage here for one night, Miss Drew. You're gonna lock me in here now? Mr. Beckford, why is there spirit gum spilled everywhere? I wasn't expecting company, Miss Drew. I haven't tidied up for the night. I didn't even know it was there. And why is it all over your hands? Never mind, I'll answer for you. It's because Ari Mason is a special effects expert, and spirit gum is used for applying realistic disguises, which comes in handy when you're trying to fake your own death. How am I doing, Mr. Edwin Dove? Dun dun dun! Edwin? But I thought you died in that car wreck. That's what he wanted you to think. Edwin was about to go to jail, a fraud, and lose everything. So he came up with a plan to keep himself out of jail and in the money. He convinced his soon-to-be son-in-law Ari to help him stage a car wreck. Arwen's money would be protected from the law with his old accomplice, Thaddeus Belmont, thanks to legacy clause in his will. But what he hadn't counted on was that Belmont would invest that money in his theme park. Belmont took care of Catherine the same way he takes care of all his friends, through non-profit charities, in this case, the Dove Museum. But Edwin wanted it all, so he hatched a plan to ruin Belmont and get rich at the same time. Insurance fraud, still up to the same old schemes, Edwin? You don't care who gets hurt as long as you get paid. You weren't so high and mighty when I cut you a check after I burned your farm down. Wait, he burned down the farm? I'm guessing he makes deals now with people as the insurance person? But you told me that I caused that fire, that I left a lantern lit in the bar. I carried that guilt around for years. Edwin, how could you let me think that? That guilt made you a billionaire. You should be grateful. Daddy, how could you? It's always the butler. Don't you turn on me too, Catherine. I did this all for you. No, Daddy. You did it for the same reasons you do everything. You did it for yourself. And you dragged everyone else down with you. So what happened to the mom? Very impressive, Nancy. You might want to think about joining the force someday. I can put a good word for you. Thanks, Sergeant Kim. But for right now, there's someone else who could use your help even more. I'm here outside River Heights General, where horror novelist Derek Wolfe is being released from a psychiatric care, a free man cleared of all criminal charges. Mr. Wolfe, now that the secret behind the Belmont family fortune is out in the open, what will happen with your book? Who cares? It's all a bunch of schlock anyway. Besides, I'm already working on my own autobiography. I call it A Wolf in Man's Clothing, the true story of Derek Wolfe. Will there be wolves in this one? Of course there will be werewolves. I said it was a true story, didn't I? A legend in his own mind, Derek Wolfe. Now back to the Olde World Park grand opening, where local teen Bess Marvin is about to cut the ribbon and officially open the park to the public. Why are they watching at home? Why weren't they there at the park opening? It's like, you could be outside, you could cross the street. You didn't score tickets after this, Nancy? Wow, she does look happy cutting that ribbon, and that dress looks great on her. George, who was sidelined the whole game. Nice work, girl detective. So, what's your next case? I have a really cute pair of socks I can't seem to find. Here we go again. Actually, George, I think I might take this night off from sleuthing. Besides, there's a situation I really need Ned's help with. Oh yeah? And what situation is that? The all-you-can-eat ice cream and kung fu movie situation, of course. What do you say, Ned? Oh, after all these times of Ned being sidelined and not getting anything he wants. This this is what's needed in the games. That's what's missing. The story was really good. What do you say, Ned? You up for the case? I don't know. You sure that's what you want to do with your summer? Don't you see me smiling? And this is the... How did it take people 8 hours to play this game? This is like all the credits. Davenport did a lot of work here. Okay, the story, okay. Jonathan Davenport, where is this guy? I was hooked. At the beginning, it didn't really come to... But the end, there was so many... Oh, I liked it. Production assistant. VP of Marketing, Assistant Product Manager. That was pretty good though. I liked it. I hate how I have to hit a line because scrolling apparently is not a thing yet. I liked it though. It was really good. Puzzles were bad though. Wrong. Even with a stylus, like taking that out, if I had a stylus, maybe. Oh, they're just rather garbagey. Look at these testers. Special thanks. Da, da, da. Interesting. Well then. That's crazy. I didn't even look up the next game. Because I literally thought that was gonna take a while. I don't know. Don't know what I'm gonna do now. Crazy. Oh wow, they updated it a little bit more. I think we get into like 3DS technology. Gotta find the picture. So I can get a nice clear picture. That is an awful picture. That's a clear picture. Okay. Because I'm gonna have to update this while we're looking for someone to raid. So see, any suggestions of where we can go? Oh, I see someone on playing some Nancy Drew. Dizzy? Is Dizzy still playing? Because if so, I think that would be an excellent person to shoot over to. I am some Nancy Drew. Save as. That. And hold on, we'll choose the outcome. So the informant was not even on here. Dude, you didn't put Catherine on here? Clinton, let's see. I don't know what to do. I think I'll just have to delete it. Everyone gets a refund because it wasn't even an option. Yeah, there were a lot of characters. That's fair. It's okay. Everyone gets a refund. No one loses. It's a good one. Okay. I think we're gonna head over to Dizzy. And we'll go from there. So until another case solved by Rue and crew. And until next time, stay sleuthy.